Welcome back to another interesting tutorial about China importation business. If you have been importing products from China using any of Chinese e-commerce apps or websites for a very long time, or you are new to this, consider to stay tuned to this video and pay proper attention to some of the mistakes you need to avoid when you are dealing with this Chinese supplier, most especially if you are foreigner, you are trying to buy out of China. For instance, you are in Nigeria or US and you are trying to buy products from China to your destination. There are important things you need to pay proper attention to when it comes to shipping process, because this is one of the lively blocks of the successful importing business. If you do not pay proper attention to your shipment, there is not going to be a successful importing of a product. So you have to pay proper attention. So let's get started. But before we dive into tutorial, as you know, my name is Rafi Yahu. I'm an importer and a procurement agent. If you want me to pay your Chinese supplier on any of Chinese e-commerce app, maybe 1688, Pinduoduo, Taobao, Idlefish, or any Chinese e-commerce app or website, or you want me to fund your Alipay account or your WeChat wallet, or you want me to teach you more about China importation business, or you want me to consider to contact me on WhatsApp with the number in the description of this video. And don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell for more useful tutorial, tips and tricks about China importation business like this. So with that being said, let's dive in. Like I said in the beginning of this video right here are proper mistake you need to avoid when you are trying to ship from China. You are dealing with some of these suppliers in China. One of the mistakes here is shipping address section, most especially if you are not in China and you are trying to do online shopping. There's no big deal about it. There's no problem about it. I'm doing it a lot and I'm doing it for people, and a lot of people are doing it. We just need to be more extra careful and know the type of supplier we are dealing with. Someone contacts me on my WhatsApp from this channel, and I'm going to put the message in the screen of this video so everyone can see. Then you can listen and pay proper attention to information I'm about to share with you right here. Okay, so this person states here, good morning. I have a question and I say, good morning. What is your question? And this is the question right here, money. I received a notification saying my goods has been delivered, but it's not showing on my shipping company app. Wow. This is a big problem here. Now, he'll send me a screenshot of how things are in the shipping company app. And I asked, what is the name of your shipping company? And the shipping company this particular person uses here is Sky Cargo. I've used Sky Cargo for a very long time, and they do deliver. I want to believe that this error here is not from Sky Cargo. The error here is between the supplier and the person that make a purchase. Now, when I have this person here that, do you try to contact the supplier and make complaint about this? Surprisingly, they contact the supplier and the supplier is not there to help at all. The supplier was, according to this person here, the supplier was the one at fault. It was the supplier that sent the goods to a wrong address, which I was even argued about, because it is not actually possible to send a product to a wrong address. But sometimes we human beings can make a mistake. I try to ask the person, are you sure that the address you enter on your, because this product was actually bought on, I think on 1688 or Pinduoduo. Are you actually sure of the address you added when you are trying to make your shipment? And they say, yes, the address was correct. It was the supplier that sent the product to a wrong place. Now, if issue like this occur, it is the responsibility of supplier to tackle this issue. Not because of today, or because of the next business deal, which might come in a huge way. But not every supplier in China actually understands this. Now, if you fall in this category and you make a purchase from 1688, this person that make a purchase from their store has to pay extra money for the relocation of the product from the wrong address to the right address. You can imagine that. And the supplier said they are not even ready to contact the logistic in Chinese. And they are not even ready to contact the logistic that ship the product from their warehouse in China. You can imagine. Now, if you have an issue like this and the supplier is not ready to help, the best way to do is to report to the support on that particular platform. Whether on 1688, on Pinduoduo, on Taobao, or any Chinese e-commerce app, there is always a customer support report that you can report this case to. So, to me, it is the best way for this person here to report to the buyer support on 1688, and they will take up the case because you are not at fault. It was the supplier. I see no reason why some supplier are just somehow. I see no reason why the supplier can comply and say sorry for the mistake, and at the same time redirect the product the right address. So in this regard, the mistake might be from the supplier sometime, or sometime the person that make a purchase might make a mistake. Most of the mistake that some people that purchase do make is that sometimes when they are trying to make a purchase, they will not leave a message like write my name and phone number on the package, or better still a shipping mark. These are important things that you need to take into consideration each time you are making your purchase on any of Chinese e-commerce app, because that will make the shipping company to understand that the product is coming from you. Remember, quite a lot of people are using the same address that you are using to make your purchase on any of Chinese e-commerce app or website. So it is now your responsibility to make sure you put your shipping mark or your phone or your name and phone number that can single you out from the crowd of the people that use the same address into their warehouse. So this is what everyone needs to pay proper attention. Make sure you are dealing with a polite supplier. By way of communication, you know if a supplier is normal. Okay? And so this person right here, the supplier is trying to take their advantage because they know they are foreigners, and at the same time, they don't have much experience about this. So if this kind of issue actually happened to me, the best way to solve it is to report to the buyer support on 1688. When you report to the buyer support on 1688, you either get a complete refund of your goods, or the supplier return the product back to the right address. It's that simple. For more tutorial, tips and tricks about China importation business like this, consider to subscribe. And lastly but not the least, if you want me to procure link on 1688, Taobao, pinduoduo, or IDP, or you want me to pay your Chinese supplier, or you want me to fund your Alipay account or your WeChat wallet, consider to contact me on WhatsApp with the number in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.